I've been on a lot of forums lately for tinnitus and found quite a few people that are new to the game, are frequenting either the emergency room or general practitioners. Figured I ought to put this up here just in case you just found out that you had tinnitus or you're hearing a ringing, and you're not sure if it's long term. The quicker you can get into an audiologist, AUDIOLOGIST, the better. They are the ones who are going to know about tinnitus. They are going to be the ones who can potentially figure out whether or not a steroid shot would be helpful to you. There have been some studies that say the sooner you implement that, it can help. I didn't do it, and I didn't get it in time. Unfortunately, a lot of times it's hard to get in to see an audiologist initially, and sometimes it does take a referral from your general practitioner. So if I were you, if you're hearing ringing and you've heard it for 2 days in a row, even over 24 hours, hasn't gone away, I'd get in to see your GP, or I'd find out if there's an audiologist within your network, and immediately set up an appointment, saying that you're hearing ringing in your ears, it hasn't gone away, and you want to be evaluated, both for hearing loss, and also if you're a potential candidate for having a steroid shot. Not all audiologists are going to do that or be willing to do that. But either way, I would definitely give it a shot again. If you are just new to the game of tinnitus, it's very important that you know that general practitioners, ER rooms, doctors, they generally, even if they understand what tinnitus is, there's not a whole lot they can do. And the best thing I can tell you is, if you're having a spike, if you're feeling it for the first time, your mind is going to habituate it. You can look up the word habituate to some degree, although because it's just starting to happen now, it's frustrating. No one's going to understand. It feels just, you start to feel fear. You wonder if it's going to happen forever, and you're not sure that you're feeling like you can deal with this. So all of us go through that to some degree, and I do hope that you can feel some sense of peace knowing that other people are going through it with you. And check out forums. There are forums on Facebook. Obviously, there's this YouTube channel. There are some different people who subscribe different techniques. I've tried the head massage thing with some Asian guy. It doesn't work for me. I've tried some stuff moving my thoughts about the tinnitus from the fight or flight mechanism up to the prefrontal cortex. There's a guy on here on YouTube who talks about that. Although it was a good practice, I do think that first and foremost, look to your sodium and added sugar intake. Look to your caffeine intake. Caffeine doesn't affect me negatively, but it does to some. Start to understand where the noise is, like wind. If I'm riding in a vehicle, wind will make it worse. Running water makes it worse. There are different elements to different people, where you're going to find maybe wearing earplugs for a little bit will help to lessen the ringing, because it's not being irritated by other noise. So good luck, and if you do have it, know that you have a community of people around you who are waiting for and hoping for a cure, but know that we're going to have to, in spite of it, put our focus on things that can help us and grab the community when we need it. So good luck.